Butler's role, his play on the team, and I actually want to go back as far as the OKC game, and I'm going to start this by saying that I've come to realize that quite a few people that analyze, interpret, write articles, or some, if you will, members of the media that critique and talk about players' play. And I get it, I totally understand it, where they're going with it. But I just feel like
They nitpick.
my head level where I'm at and understanding of the game, I just feel like a lot of them didn't really have
Knowledgeable.
any athletic experience
Right.
like that. And there are plenty of things that I can touch on and we can talk about with Jimmy
That's most of them.
that I saw and that I heard people say things and stuff. And I'm just like, I'm part of the media and I don't feel that way. I'm looking at the same thing you looking at.
Right.
But obviously we're not looking at the same things because I see it one way and you see it another way.
Exactly.
And I'm always having proof, or always making sure I have proof to back up what I say. And some of you guys just go on tangents, and sometimes a lot of times it doesn't make sense.
Right.
And I'm talking about fans included and media members, but more so the fans, because like I said, I'm heavy on social, not heavy, but I pay attention on social media when it comes to the sports stuff because I do the show, and that's where my focus is at, on social media around the show and everything of that nature. So I pay attention to a lot of stuff, and I'm in some groups and things of that nature, and I've been actually falling back from commenting on a lot of things in a lot of groups because a lot of people make comments and they just don't make sense. And I can tell that they never had that athletic experience as far as being in certain positions and playing sports or whatever. So again, I am a big fan in the corner of Jimmy Butler, and as you know, I am trying to work and get a conversation with him, and I'm going to continue to do that until I get it. And I'm going to say something in this part because I'm recording now, and I'm going to probably say something again later on that's going to be recorded, and I'm going to post it, and I'm going to tag him. I'm going to tag anybody around the Sixers that I follow, and do what I do to make this happen. And I hope, with the respect that I'm showing him right now, that I'm going to tag this video, and I hope he can see this, or someone close to him can see this, and he'll get a picture and get an understanding that there are people that are paying attention to what you're doing. When I know, understanding him, as I saw that video and that interview I told you, more than likely he probably doesn't care, and that's what he said. He said he doesn't care. You can say what you want.
I believe it.
But I believe that. But I'm here to tell him that you got somebody on your side, bruh.
Exactly.
So we gonna work at it and we gonna get something to happen.
Oh, he'll be here.
So I want to go back to the OKC game. Okay. Now Jimmy Butler in that game, which was a 108-104 win for the Sixers. Okay.
Right.
Again, these two games that I'm going to refer to are both games without Joel Embiid.
Right.
And here, theoretically, we all know, and Jimmy Butler seemed to understand it when he got here.
Right.
That's our guy.
Right.
He's our star. Not discrediting Jimmy Butler being an all-star and being a star in his own right.
Right.
That's who our team is built around. JoJo is the guy. JoJo and Ben are the cornerstones of the franchise. So, getting back into this, OKC was a win, if a revenge win, if you will. Paul George didn't play, but again, on the flip side, Joel Embiid didn't play. So nobody can give me that excuse that Paul George won the first game. Yeah, he did, but you can't give me the excuse Paul George didn't play this, that, and the third, whatever. You still had Russie, you still had Steven Adams, and you still had those other role players that you got. So, and the Sixers were without Joel Embiid, without their star. Okay, so
it was an even playing field.
You can't use that Paul George didn't play in there. And again, phone lines are open, folks. 267-368-5328. If anything you hear me say that you want to comment on, please chime in
call.
And get with us. And it's a live video up now I'm starting it right this minute.
Right.
Sports Rap Radio Show, so you can hear this if you can't get us through the radio system or through the internet as far as the website.
Right.
You can get us here because we're going to go live when it starts up. Sports Rap Radio Show, the group in Facebook. Now, getting to this score, getting to this stat line. Okay, 37 minutes, 20 points, 8 rebounds, 8 assists. So he was close to a triple-double.
Right.
And triple-doubles are the thing now. They're the coup d'etat in the league right now.
Right.
So, people saying that he doesn't fit, he's not playing, he's not being aggressive. He's playing the right way.
Right.
And if you don't understand what I mean when I say that, look it up. I might get to it and explain it to you later, but he's playing the right way.
Right.
Now, the rest of that stat line, the complete stat line in the stat sheet, he was 9 for 20 on field goal attempts.
Right.
So he shot the ball 20 times. Where is he not trying? Where is he taking a seat back trying to fit in? 3-pointers, he only shot 2. He was 0 for 2.
Get down.
Free throws, he was 2 for 5.
You can make them.
But again, he was 9 for 20. He ended with 20 points, 8 rebounds, 8 assists.
That's a good night.
It's a good night. It's a real good night.
Right. A lot of cats
Considering,
can't do that.
I mean, that's pretty much, he's
You
still,
can do that in his sleep.
and even with the new additions of
All other
Tobias
cats,
Austin and the
Tobias,
other
right.
guys that are
He still can
Tobias
get
that
his.
scores,
He still can
he's
get it.
still getting his, and he's
Yeah.
still averaging
It contributes.
17 points a game.
So what's the problem?
So the live is not working right now, so you got to tune in.
Right.
Get over it. Get to Instagram, if you will.
Right.
All right, at sportsrap_D. Or you can go to Facebook again. Go to Facebook,
Group page.
in the group page, Sports Rap Radio Show. In the description of the group, there's a link. You can get the link. You can get to the website. You can get heat100radio.com. You pull it up on your computer, pull it up on your smartphone, your laptop, wherever you are. You can pull it up and get with us. If you can't, I will definitely post videos because these are videos that will definitely need to be played. And for everybody that's tuned in, I hope you're learning something and paying attention. So, also in this game, and like we said, Jimmy Butler had 20 attempts. And again, like I said, we're playing without Embiid. So, this is my reasoning for bringing this up and wanting to get to the bottom or understand why people are saying what they're saying about Jimmy right now. Just to throw this in there,
Right.
Tobias Harris, 39 minutes against OKC.
How many points he had?
Okay, right?
Uh-huh.
He had 32 points,
Wow.
5 rebounds, 3 assists.
That's a good night.
Now, the rest of his stat line. Field goals, 11 for 19. 3-pointers, 5 for 7. He made all of his free throws, 5 for 5.
That's a good player.
So he got 19 shots. Jimmy got 20 shots. I think in that game, all 5 starters scored in double figures. I believe all 5 starters scored in double figures in that game.
Right.
So again, people tell me, where are you seeing this? Where are you
What's
seeing
the
that
issue? What's the issue?
he doesn't fit in? It's not like I don't get it. I don't understand it. So we move into Saturday's game against the Warriors. Unfortunately, a loss. And I can give you a plethora of reasons why I felt like or it looked like that game got away from him at the end. And one, to bottle it all up, to sum it all up, mostly was turnovers.
Right.
And it kills me when I watch games like that where they should have won. They had a lot of unforced turnovers at the end. And what I mean by unforced turnovers, if probably a lot of you don't know or don't understand,
Right.
bad passes, horrible shots. And you say a horrible shot is a shot. Yes, it is a shot, but it's also a turnover because it's a bad shot. If it's a good shot and you miss, I can live with that. But if you come down and you shoot a bullcrap horrible shot,
Yeah, I saw that.
that can go, in my book, that goes down just as a turnover.
Hey,
'Cause
can I
it's-
say
it's-
something real
it's
quick?
horrible.
Hey, can I say something real quick? And we probably talked about this. They're just basically on how his attitude is. That's all I said, which is bullcrap. They don't like the media. Don't like. That's what I'm saying. I'm agreeing with you.
Now, you talk about attitude. A lot of people are talking about the 2 press conferences
Right.
after both Portland.
over it. They need to get over
both Portland losses.
Right.
You can't be mad at him
Right.
because he's an athlete. He has a
Speaks
competitive
his will,
nature.
yeah.
He has a high
Yeah.
competitive nature.
Right.
So the fact that they didn't play well in both of those games as a unit, and he didn't single himself out. He said we as a team. We didn't do this. We didn't do that.
Yeah.
He didn't throw anybody under the bus.
Right.
And he was disgusted.
That's what
in my opinion, I've been in that position. Maybe not at the pro level, but as far as playing basketball, I've been in that position.
Right.
And not so much the press conferences, but I understand the gut feeling. You just got beat by these dudes twice. And you didn't just lose like close games. You got beat by them.
Yeah.
And y'all didn't play well on either end of the floor in both of those games.
And he said
so. You had a right as a leader on this team. You had a right to be upset.
Yeah.
And I say this all the time when I talk to people at work and other people outside the studio. If you are the leader or one of the leaders on that team after a game like that, if you are not upset, there's something wrong with you.
You need to be removed.
And if you're not upset that nobody else in that locker room is upset,
you're not supposed to be on that team.
It's a problem.
Yeah.
No, ain't no not supposed to be on that team.
Right.
It's a problem.
Right. True.
It's a major problem because
Right.
we all in this together.
Right.
And if I'm your leader and I'm disgusted, you need to be disgusted too.
Yeah. So that's
It's
the problem.
that simple.
Yeah. That's
so with all that, looking at the Warriors game again, Jimmy Butler, 36 minutes, 21 points, 9 rebounds, 2 assists. His shooting, shot 5 for 7 from the floor, 2 for 4 from three-point land, 9 out of 11 free throws. And you tell me he's not doing his job?
He ain't a bad night.
Just to throw this in there again, Tobias Harris, 20 points, 9 rebounds, 3 assists. Shot 7 for 20, 3 for 11 from three-point line, 3 for 3 from the free throw line.
He did his job.
Now, mind you, in both of these games, also Ben Simmons had triple-doubles in both of these games. Against the Thunder, 11 points, 13 rebounds, 11 assists. Against the Warriors, 25 points, 15 rebounds, 11 assists. And people were saying after that game, talking about on social media, that Ben disappeared in that game.
Where?
He had 25 points.
They're going to be
shot 10 for 15 against the Warriors and 5 for 6 from the free throw line.
Right.
Okay? How did he disappear? How are you guys getting upset and saying that this is not going to work, that these guys don't fit in? You're already picking it as Jimmy Butler's not going to re-sign. I don't believe it. I'm more so inclined to wait until the summer and see what happens.
I got them going to the Eastern Conference Finals. They stay healthy.
I actually see them keeping both of these dudes,
right?
Tobias Harris and Jimmy Butler. I really do see that.
About that.
And it may or may not happen, but deep down inside, I have a feeling that I think it's going to happen.
They did let somebody go. Which one you think?
I don't know which one it's going to be. I'm not even concerned with them. I'm not even thinking about them letting anybody go.
Right.
So, just want to give you some clips of what else I found about Jimmy Butler and all the talk before we take our next break.
Right.
So Jimmy Butler essentially is doing what he did Monday in New Orleans ever since the Sixers acquired him. Sometimes the box score does the efforts of the 4-time All-Star justice. Other times it doesn't. Okay? Now, it also says that he does the dirty work. He made some key defensive plays against New Orleans.
Right.
He's been doing it since he's got here. So with all that, like I said, I just gave you the stats. I honestly think that he plays the right way. And people are saying that he likes to be in control. I think he just wants to win. I think he just has a unit here that he thinks can win.
Right.
And I think that's what the bottom line is. I think he just wants to win.
Mm-hmm.
So with that being said, again, Jimmy Butler, I'm going to do a video when we go on break acknowledging you, like I said, to get this conversation started. But I'm here with you, bruh. I got your back.
Right.
I'm trying to get people to understand. And I know you put it out there in the video, in the interview that I saw with Chris Haynes, that you don't care what people say. I'm all with that, bruh. I got your back, Jimmy. You got to get with me. I'm going to tag you in this stuff. I'm going to do another one. I got you, but I had your back. You know what it is. Heat 100, Sports Rap. It's your boy D.
It's your boy Frank.
We on the Jimmy Butler wagon.
Right.
We on the train because we going to get a conversation with Jimmy Butler. And it's going to happen one way or another, and I'm going to have it. Like in my Lonzo Ball voice, I'm going to speak it into existence.
Yeah.
It's your boy D.
It's your boy
We're
Frank.
going to take a break. We'll be back on the other side. We're going to talk some Lakers. We're going to talk some Celtics. We're going to ride this Monday out. Enjoy it. Take a quick break. Get ready. Get your lunch. Get back to the water cooler. Get over to the website. Not the website. Get over to social media. Get over to the page. Find that link. Link it up. Get it up so you can tune in and get this second hour. Second hour is going to be pretty good. It's your boy D.
It's your boy Frank.
Sports Rap, Heat 100 Radio. We'll see you in a few.